Join me as I try out some fun new interesting makeup for us over 50 gals with mature skin. That's coming up next. Welcome in, I'm Kimberly and this is Pretty Over 50 where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Well, I rifled through all my new makeup and I've selected some fun new products that I want to try out today, and I want you to come along with me. I have everything from face products to eye products to a new mascara to a bright red lipstick for the upcoming fall season. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. Let's hop right into the makeup, and as always, all products that I mentioned today will be listed and linked below, and they'll also be over on the blog, so super easy for you to find. And with that, let's get into it. I've gone ahead and done my complexion and my concealer and my eyebrows. For foundation today, I used the Covergirl Plus Olay. This is the Advanced Radiance formula. I forgot how good this foundation is. It comes out kind of mousse-like, and gosh, it just looks so very pretty on the skin. I'm going to pull this out and start using it a little bit more. It's a little bit heavier than some of the foundations I've been using lately, but I think it looks really pretty on the skin. For under eye concealer, I've used one of my favorites. This is the Truly Yours Dark Circle Concealer from JOA, and this is in the color Brightener. And on my eyebrows, I used my holy grail favorite. This is the Wet n Wild Retractable Brow Pencil. I've got the color Taupe. I went ahead also and did my bronzer. I used the Lumi Bronze It Today from L'Oreal. This is such a great formula. The pan size is huge and it's at a drugstore price. So if you're casting around for a bronzer, I can tell you this is a good one. The first thing I'm going to try today is a baked blush from Milani. I've used this once before on the channel, but I wanted to use it again because I don't think I really got the feel for it last time. This is in the color Vino. And you can see it's just a deep kind of almost rusty red color. Has a little bit of shimmer in it. Of course, these are the baked blushes from Milani. I love this formula. This is the line that the Luminoso blush from Milani is from, and that is a cult classic. Probably one of the most popular blushes of all times. This Vino I thought would be so fun during the winter months when we wear much darker, richer colors, and I thought it would be fun to play with a color this deep and rich. Let me show you how pigmented this particular blush is. It's just really a gorgeous deep red. So with my pale skin, I have to be really careful with it. And the last time I used it, I think I used a little too much, which is something that I do quite frequently with a new blush. But I'm going to try it very gently this time. I just think that that color is so deep and rich and perfect for cooler months. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques contour brush and just dip into this a little bit, tap off any excess, and just very gently place that on my cheeks and see if I can't get just a hint of that deep red without overdoing it. Now I'm just going to buff that in with my big buffing brush. And there's that color. What do you think? It's a nice change up from the peachy pinky blushes. I think that the color is just so cool. This next product I just cracked up. I just thought they'd get an A for packaging. This is so cute. It's called Glow Milk and it's in this little milk carton-like thing. I just thought that was really adorable. It's all shiny and it's kind of a rose gold color. This is from the Beauty Crop and it's called Glow Milk. It's nourished, it says, with coconut oil and argan oil, and it's vegan. So I thought it would be really fun to play with this today. I'm going to try to keep the packaging intact and just open it up from the bottom. It comes in this little glass dropper container here, and I'm going to go ahead and shake it up. Look at that color. Isn't that pretty? It's just kind of a very almost pinkish bronze tone, sort of a rose gold, rose bronze color. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it on the back of my hand. So it has a dropper like this, and by golly, there's just a lot of product in here. There it is on the back of my hand. Can you see that? I'm going to go ahead and shear it out and see what it does. It just has just a real interesting glowy effect to it. So I think, I don't know, I'm going to be really careful with that on my cheeks. I'm not sure how it's going to look, but we'll give it a whirl. So I'm just going to take that dropper and just put a couple of drops on each cheek and then just sort of tap that in and see what happens. Oh, that's really It's actually really pretty. It's not over the top, it's not glittery. It just adds a really pretty glow. I don't think it's something that you would want to wear every day, but it sure is pretty when you want to have a little bit of extra glow on your cheeks. It's really, really easy to blend in. It's not drying down and getting sticky or tacky, but it's sort of soaking into the skin. It must be the oils, the coconut oils and the argan oil. Depending on how this wears, I think this is a winner. I think that's really just a pretty glow on the skin. This might be good as an eyeshadow topper on your movable lid. I'm really liking that. I think that between the packaging and how it looks on the skin, this is a fun little product. Again, this is the Glow Milk from the Beauty Crop. I haven't heard of the Beauty Crop. Have you guys? It's a new brand to me. The next product I want to try are these eyeshadow sticks from a company called Kiko, and it says Long Lasting Eyeshadow Stick. And I'm really curious about these. I'm going to do just a one and done eyeshadow look today, and I want to try these. Generally, when I use a cream eyeshadow like this, it doesn't work out because it just ends up creasing in my very, very hooded eyes and doesn't look good. But hope springs eternal, and I just keep trying different cream eyeshadow sticks to see if I'm going to find one that I like. Being able to have a one and done shadow, I think just such a nice thing, and to be able to do it with a stick seems really, really easy to me. So I got two colors in this, and they don't have the colors on the tube. One just says 07 and one says 38. 07 is just a real pretty champagne color. That's right here. I'm not sure you can even see it, but it's just a real pretty light champagne with a little bit of gleam to it. Not so much shimmer or sparkle, but just a little bit of sort of a satiny look to it. And the other one, 38, is more of a taupe color, very similar actually to the color of my sweater that I'm wearing today. You can see the taupe color right here. I think this is the one that I'm going to use. I want to use it and just brush it out and shear it out with a brush and see how it looks and see how it wears throughout the day to find out if this cream shadow is going to work for my more mature eyes. So I'm just going to take this taupe color and put some of that all over my lid and a little bit up into the crease. The color itself is really pretty. Can you see that? It's a nice color. Then I'm just going to take a little blending brush and start blending that out. And it's blending out nicely. I do see a few little glitter flecks in there, and I'm hoping that those will shear out because I'm not big with glitter at my age, that's for sure. At least not on me. So that's blended out really nicely. And boy, if that stays and doesn't crease up, that would be a pretty one and done. So there we have it right there. I like that so far. I want to see how it wears. And I want to see, it does have some glitter sparkles, which I'm a little disappointed in, but they're not over the top. I don't think it would stop me from wearing it. I don't think they would be that noticeable to someone else, but I notice them because I'm looking for them. Go ahead and do the other eye here. There we have both eyes done, and I'm liking that look. I think it's really pretty, and I like it for the cooler winter months. I think that color is just gorgeous. So right now it's not looking like it's creasing, and that's just a great one and done really fast look. What do you guys think? I went ahead and did my eyeliner with the Goss Kohl pencil. I love these pencils and they work really well with the technique I'm using now, which is a little bit different, of course, than I did when I was younger. If you're struggling with eyeliner for more mature eyes, I did a video on it, and I'll go ahead and link it right up here if you didn't see it. It's a technique that I found that really sort of helps address the issues with my more mature eyes, and I can still get the eyeliner on and have the impact I want and kind of work around the more mature skin on my eyes. So loving this Kohl liner from Goss for that technique. For mascara today, I'm going to be using the Thrive Mascara, and this is not a new product. It is super popular. I have never tried it. The reason I want to give it a whirl is because often when I put mascara on, and I only put it on my upper lashes, because my eyes are a little bit more crinklier and the skin moves a little bit more than it did when I was younger, the upper lashes will oftentimes contact with the skin underneath my eyes, and I'll get smudging down there. Even though I don't have mascara underneath my eyes, I still get smudges underneath my eyes from the mascara on the top of my eyes. Because this is a tubing mascara and it doesn't smudge, I thought that that might address that problem that I get with other mascaras. And there are a lot of mascaras that I love, but I do have to keep checking to make sure that they haven't transferred on to the skin below my lashes, and I'm wondering if this is going to solve the problem. This comes in a beautiful packaging. If you haven't seen this before, it's very substantial, beautiful turquoise blue with a silver design. Standard wand. It's one of those rubberized wands, which I actually really prefer. I enjoy them very much, and we'll see how this looks on my lashes today. It's going on very easy. I'm not seeing anything dramatically different about the application right out of the gate. It is lengthening a little bit, but not necessarily a huge amount. And it doesn't seem like it's clumping very much. So here we have one coat with the Thrive Mascara. And I'm not sure if you can build this up or not. I'm going to try. We'll see if it works. It's seeming to lengthen a little bit more on this side, and I'm not sure why that would be. Maybe it's just the lashes on this side are longer. There we have one coat of the Thrive Mascara on both eyes. I'm going to let that dry down just for a couple of minutes and then try with a second coat and see what happens. Here we have a second coat with the Thrive, and I didn't go in with almost a full coat. It seemed like it was going to clump up, so I just did it very, very lightly. I'm not sure if I didn't let it dry long enough or if this is the type of mascara that you can really only do one coat with. I'll continue to fiddle around with it a little bit and report back to you guys with a monthly favorites video or something like that to let you know. But I think the lashes look really pretty. They do look lengthened. I don't know so much that they look volumized, but I think it's a good mascara and it seems to be pretty easy to work with. For lips today, I'm going to be using one of the Maybelline Superstay ink crayons. I really do love these. They're easy to put on, they stay really well, and they don't dry down too horribly so that your lips feel like the desert as the day goes on. This is a new color called Own Your Empire. And you can see here it's just kind of a really pretty brick red. I'm going to pair it with a Rimmel lip liner in Red Dynamite as the lip liner, and we'll see how that works out. Here's the lip color. Here we have the finished look. I'm really happy with the look today. I think it came out very nice. I love the deeper, richer colors for the colder months. It's like 30 degrees here today, so this is really fitting for me. I'm really enjoying this Vino blush from Milani. For my skin tone, because I'm so very fair, it's really kind of dicey to put this on because it is so pigmented, and then I really do need to put it on very gently and then blend it out really, really well. And it seemed to move the foundation underneath the blush a little bit. So I'm not sure about this. I probably will use it one more time to kind of determine if I think it's going to work for me. I think it's such a pretty color. It might be a little too rich and deep for my skin tone. However, if you have a deeper skin tone than me, this is a really beautiful color, Vino, in the Milani Baked Blushes. And if you can pull this off, this is a really, really pretty look. And I like this blush very much. This Glow Milk from the Beauty Crop, this was such a surprise to me. I actually really, really like this. It gives such a glowy look to the skin, almost a little bit of a sheer metallic look. And no sparkle, didn't accentuate my lines that I have around my eyes. I really am a fan of this. And by golly, this little bottle right here could last you a lifetime. I used only just a couple of tiny little drops on both cheeks. So I'm really a fan of this. I think this is a fun little product and it looks really beautiful on the skin. The Kiko Cream Eyeshadows, I'm still liking it. I've looked in the mirror a few times. It hasn't creased on me yet. I think this is a really pretty color. This is the color 38. I got this off of Amazon and there was a name to the color when I ordered it, but there's no name on the tube. It's just the number 38. I think this is a pretty color for a one and done shadow. It was easy to do. I'm a little disappointed that it has those little sparkles in it. That's not my favorite part of this eyeshadow. For a quick look with a cream shadow, so far I'm really appreciating the Kiko Long Lasting Eyeshadow Stick. The Thrive Mascara, so far so good. No smudging underneath my eyes. I was a little bit disappointed that I wasn't able to get on a full second coat, but that might be on me. I might have tried to do it too quickly. I'll work with it and get back with you guys about how the second coat goes. I'll also keep an eye on if there's any flaking or any transfer of this mascara underneath my eyes. That is an issue for me right now, so I'm hoping that this is going to solve that. So far, really enjoying the Thrive Mascara. And the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon and the color Own Your Empire. These are a great line of lipsticks, and you can see there's not much transfer once it dries down a little bit. This is a great classic red. I think it'd be beautiful around the holidays. So really enjoying this whole line, and specifically this color Own Your Empire from Maybelline. I want to thank you for joining me as I tried out these new makeup items. I was so pleased to find so many that I think are great additions to my makeup collection. I hope you found it useful and helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. You guys know it just makes my day when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Make it a great day. Wear your sunscreen and all. See you in the next video. Bye now.